What's up guys, we're back with One Day at a Time. In today's video we are doing a product review and a installation tutorial. This box, so right now I have the camera set up, one looking at my face so you can hear me talk and one pointing at the product. I actually didn't even open this up yet, but I'm pretty sure it was it. The only reason why I'm not 100% sure, I'm 90% sure that this is the mixer that we're about to do the video today. I didn't open it up yet for this video purpose. I want to open it up with you guys. The reason why I'm not 100% sure because when I order it, today's the day before Christmas Eve. As you can see right here, right there. This is December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And when I ordered this mixer, I actually already have one downstairs and I have already did one video about it. But lately, it picked up a lot of views and a lot of questions. And I promised some of the fans that I would do another video from scratch, opening up the box and do an installation from scratch. Because the last time I did it, everything was already set up. So some of the fans or some of the people that watch the video have a bit of a little confusion on how the component work and where the wiring goes. And how to set up a certain knob. I bought a new one, planning to upgrade my certain one, which is in the living room. I have one that's already in the basement. If you follow my channel, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so right now I have the camera set up, one pointing at me and one pointing at the product. We're about to open it up. The only reason why I say I'm not 100% if there's even a mixer we're about to open up, I'm pretty sure it is because it says electronic on the box. But the only thing is when I order it, it say I won't receive this package until the following Monday, and right now it's only Wednesday, so I'm not supposed to receive this package for another Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm not supposed to receive this package for another 5 days, but this package arrived this morning. I have been busy all day doing Christmas errand and editing some old video. I just finished editing some video and it is right now uploading, so I'm gonna take this time to do a new vlog, which is this one, the Yamaha, I believe 12 channel, Yamaha mixer 12 channel. I'm gonna open up the box and start it up from scratch, set up all the components. This is strictly for a karaoke setup, all right? So if you're looking for some answer regarding karaoke, this is the right place to be. So anyways, we're gonna open it up and go from there, and I'm gonna install every wiring component piece by piece and all the special effect so you get it. And I'm gonna try my best to recall all the questions that some of you asked in the comment section, and I'll answer all that question as well. I feel like I at least owe you guys that much for taking the time and effort to watch the video. So here it is. I prepared a knife and scissors to open up the package. Again, one camera pointing at the package, one camera pointing at me. At some point, if I have to move it, I will, but currently that's the setup. Here it is, we're about to open up the package. This package have not been opened, have not been resealed. This is the first time with you guys. I waited to do this vlog to open up the box. It only arrived this morning, so it's not like I've been sitting around. I've been waiting for it to arrive to do this video, even though it's Christmas. I should be hanging out, Christmas shopping, hanging out with the family, but I'm doing this for you guys. Yes, it is the mixer. I was 99% sure it was anyways. It's electronic on the box. It's just confusing because it say I'm not supposed to get this package for another 5 days. Here is the receipt. Yamaha G112XU K1. That's the SKU number. I don't know if you can see. Block out my address. So right now we're gonna open it up. Once again, if you guys have already have been following my channel, I already have this set up, but this is from scratch. I don't know, this should be brand new. So this is what it looks like. Right there, that's what we're dealing with. And let me show you my current setup. It's a like one or two versions down. It works function-wise. I just don't like the twisting knob. I like the one that you. I like the one with the lever when you move up and down. See, right now it's functional. It's still working. It's still working 100% right there, but we're gonna unplug everything and install a new one. It's the power cord, which we might not even need because we can use the old one. I'll put that aside. And the way when you order this combo package on Amazon, you can choose like extra $5 you get. It comes along with 2 XLR cable. This is probably the low budget one. I mean, if you don't have one, this will work fine. But I already have one. I have the higher quality one. It make the sound quality better. So I'm going to use mine instead, but it doesn't hurt to add another $5 and get 2 of these. And I'll put this aside as well. So here it is. Here's the manual. We're not going to need it. And again, here's the box. Put it aside. So here's the package, brand new, unopened. Alright, so right now the front camera is still looking at me and this other camera is facing down at the mixer. Again, this is brand new, never been opened, never been used. No scratch, no stain, no nothing. For it, I'm gonna, after when everything is set up, I'm gonna put it right here on top of the subwoofer, just like the same exact setup that I did downstairs. But for now, we don't have enough space, so I'm gonna leave it on here. Alright, so when you open it up, nothing is set up, everything is not sure. Alright, so this is brand new, out of the box, unwrapped. We're about to plug it in. I'll explain in detail. I already did a video already, and I tried my best to go as much information as I could in that video. But now I'm gonna even try harder to go into more detail, and I will try my best to recall all the questions that were asked in the comment section when I did that video. To my best ability, I'm gonna answer those questions. Alright, so first off, obviously plug in the power. This old power I can't use because it's different. Old power source is this round cable thing with 3 holes, but once you upgrade to like a bigger mixer, this is 10 channel, this is 12 channel, so this is 1 up. It goes every 2, I believe. It go 8 channel, 10 channel, 12 channel. I don't recall 14, but I know there's a 16, 24. So this is 12 channel. It's perfect for what we need for, you know, for singing purpose, for karaoke. This is the way to go. If you want to make, if you want to spend money one time and one time only, and don't have to be upgrade or downgrade, get the 12 unit. Get the one with the lever that go up and down. Don't get the one with the knob. It's fine. It works. But I find it a lot easier to use this lever. But can't use the old power, so we're gonna have to use the new one. Okay, so we're gonna unwrap this power cable, and here and there I'm gonna have to pay attention to the camera because the way this camera is set up is every 20 minutes it auto shut off. So a lot of time I'll be doing a vlog and it will shut off, and I don't know when by the time I edit the video I will notice myself missing a lot of clip. So here and there I'm gonna have to double check the camera to make sure it's recording. It have a red blinking light on the screen. Alright, obviously we're gonna start with the power. We'll plug it in. Again, this is for karaoke setup. So if you're here for karaoke purpose, looking to start up a system, looking to buy a system, looking to invest, you're at the right place, and I'm about to show you how to do that. Make sure it turns on. Okay, it doesn't turn on, that's weird. Uh-oh, because I didn't plug it deep enough. Okay, so it's on, you can see the power, lights come on. This mixer comes with 24 special effect. For karaoke purpose, you can use any you want, but from my own experience, number 2, number 13, and number 14, that's all you need to know. 2, 13, 14, remember that, write that down somewhere. The most standard one is 13. On number 13, it say vocal echo on it. I'm about to bring the camera over and zoom in for you guys. Echo, vocal echo, that's just so that special effect is gonna enhance your microphone. It's gonna make your vocal echo, vibrate, make it warm, make it sound good instead of flat and no effects. See right there, the special effect unit on the right side. It has from 1 to 24. All you need to know is number 13, number 14, which is vocal echo, karaoke, or number 2, hall, in the hall. There is a lot more. You can go and mess with it and play around with it and see which one works best for you. But if you're starting blind, you started from scratch and have no clue how this thing works, just trust me on this. 13 or 14 is very similar. In general, everything you do on this mixer, you're trying to have it around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Special effect, this is to go up and down and choose the number on the effect. So number 13, once you get to your effect, you press it down, 13, and put this around 12 o'clock. This is how much you want to insert the special effect into what you're doing. Just put it at 12 o'clock. If it's too much for you, you turn it down. If it's not enough, you turn it up. This is the special effect. It's what is gonna add echo into your singing. It's gonna add echo into your vocal. You know how when people do like speeches or like MC and you hear that vocal, that echo, this is where it's coming from. If you want to do speech without any echo at all, turn it off completely. Turn it all the way down. I will explain everything as I go along so it doesn't get too confusing, but alright, turn on the power, put it to 13. If karaoke is what you're looking to do, number 13. Alright, so now you need to input speaker. I mean, you need to get the sound out to the speaker. So right here is the speaker wire, it's XLR cable, and the speaker, I already plugged it in because I already have a pre-existing system. All the speaker are already there, all the wiring is already there. I just gotta show it to you. To the left is a speaker, the wire right there, going all the way, that's the wire that I just held up. And over here, there's another speaker here, same thing. The XLR cable right here is wiring back to the mixer. So that 2 cable that I just showed you coming out of the speaker is routing back to here. This is what you need to plug in because that's how you're gonna get the sound from the device that you're using into the mixer, and it will spit back out to the speaker. So you need a left speaker right there. It says stereo out right here. That's where you plug your speaker. And I remember one of the comment asking, where do they plug the speaker in? Is it to the amp or is it to the mixer? You plug it to the mixer because this mixer itself is have a pre-built-in amp, and that's the QSC speaker that we're using. It also have a built-in amp, so you don't need no amp. You don't need no amplifier to do what we're doing. It's already built in. So plug it in left speaker, plug in left speaker. And again, earlier when I showed you the right speaker, the wiring, this is the wire for the right speaker. Again, stereo out, right speaker. So right now we got speaker. So what next is, so for karaoke you need a source of music, a source of microphone, and a source of speaker. That is all you need. If you have a subwoofer, this is how you install a subwoofer, and this is also one of the question in the comment. One other person, I forgot the name, but I remember the question. That person said they have 3 speaker, 1 sub, 2 mic, and a karaoke unit. How do they install it? So the speaker, this is how you install it. Left and right if you have no sub. If you do have a sub, instead of plugging the right speaker in here, you plug the right sub in here. Like if you have 2 subs, you can do left and right. If you have 1 sub, just do one side. It does not matter. One sub will work just as fine. Especially for at home, you really don't need 2 subs. It would just, it'll just blow the house. Like my experience, I only have 1 sub right now. 1 sub, and I'm only using a quarter of it. So why need 2? So if you have a sub, this wire right here would be coming from the sub, and then the right speaker will go right in the back of the sub. And from the back of the sub, we'll go into the speaker, to the stereo out. Because when you're taking a sound source, which is either YouTube or a karaoke head unit, whatever it is, whatever you're using, you just insert it in here, whatever the case may be. You can use a head unit. It's the same installation as using YouTube. So that doesn't matter what type of music interface you're using. You use YouTube, you could use one of those hard drive karaoke unit. Does not matter. This mixer allow you to insert any type of unit. Because it come in all type of hole. Like it allow you to insert RCA source, 1/4 inch source, RCA source. So this mixer allow you to do anything and everything. So now you need a source of mic. Alright, so here it is. Here's the microphone. The brand is Shure. It goes for $250 to $300. Very affordable. I don't know what cheap is, and I don't know what expensive is, but I wouldn't say this is on the expensive side. I mean, I don't know what's your budget, but I don't want to label it as cheap. let's just say it's very, very affordable at a very, very high quality sound for what we are doing, singing. You know, the vocal is crystal clear, it's very warm. It doesn't suck the energy out of your vocal. To make a long story short, very affordable at a very high quality standard. So again, all you need is come with a microphone, a interface unit. Oh yeah, very, very important. If you can, so there's a lot of different type of cable. The RCA is the one that's like 3 different color, yellow, white, and red. The 1/8 is the one that you're used to growing up with the headphone jack, and 1/4 is the big needle up top, like it's very big. It's like a 1/4 inch. It's called 1/4, and this is XLR cable. XLR, if you can afford it, is the way to go. When you plug it in, it doesn't move. It transfers the best sound quality. A lot of time, the RCA, the 1/4, a lot of time when you plug it in, it moves and stuff, and when you sing and when you use it, you can hear that static sound, like that spaz out sound. But this one, once it's in, it clicks right into place. So anyways, you go out and you get an XLR cable, male and female. So this is female, go in here, plug it in. You can't really mess it up, because if you put it in the wrong side, it won't go in. So plug it in, and obviously you need a power source for anything that you're doing. Put the mic down for now. So you need a power source. Obviously it comes with a power cable. You plug in the power right here. You plug in the power. It lights up right there. Power button right here, you turn it on and off. You turn it on. So all you need, this is 3 feet right here. All you need is 3 feet. All you need is for it to reach the mic head unit into the mixer. So right now, right here you can see the mixer. This is XLR, this is 1/4, this is RCA. They don't really have 1/8 because it's not today's standard anymore. So RCA is what you want to go, but if you want to save money, you want to go to 1/4, and you want to save more money, use RCA. It's all available. It have 12 channels, so it allows you to do a lot of things. 12 channel, they're all the same. You know, mic, line. See, it allows you to do anything. You can put in guitar, keyboard, piano, violin, microphone. You can even plug in more speaker right here. We're using 1/4 cable. So anyway, so channel 1. So there are 12 channels. We're not gonna use all 12 of them. We're gonna use maximum at 4. So in this case, we're gonna use channel 1 for the microphone. You plug in channel 1. That's it. That's all you need. So as of right now, to my understanding, we got speaker, we got microphone. So the microphone should already work. So to test that, we're gonna turn on the volume. And this red and gray button down here, if you guys are buying this unit or interested in buying units, I'm gonna explain each and every button that we're using. This red button right here, gray button right here. So there are 2 power buttons, main power and sub power. They separate out to make you easier, just in case you want to separate speaker on the main and microphone on the sub. So when you turn off the microphone, the speaker is still running, and vice versa. But most of the time I don't use the sub power because we're not using that many things. And to separate them out, it's each channel right here. They let you choose what power source you want to use, one or the other or both. So right now, microphone, I'm gonna use the main power, which is red. Right here is color coded. Everything's color coded. Red, gray, gray. So right now we're not using the sub power because we're not using that many instruments. So there's no need to make it fancy and make it more complicated for yourself. So right now, microphone I'm gonna use for the main power. When I go turn up the main power, the mic will go on. When I turn off the main power, it will go off. So I'm gonna use the main. You press it down. You can also press everything down, but why? There right here, channel 1 at the bottom is a PFL. That button, when you press it in, it will transfer your signal into the power bar. Meaning when you're talking to the mic, this power bar will lift up and down because you're transferring into, I don't know what it really stands for, but PFL. Right here it says PFL. When I turn it on, you see it blinking because I'm transferring something over here. I shut it off, it stopped blinking. Right there, you see it? Blinking light right here. Shut it off, on, off. So I'm transferring my mic right there. So as you're singing, when you say something to the mic, this bar will go up. This will tell you how high you are performing into the mixer. Let's say if you're putting too much vocal or too much power into it, it will peak. Peak meaning it will light up. So at the bottom, it will be green, and in the middle will be whatever you're using. If you're transferring into this bar. This bar is like an indicator. So when you're using too much power, it's gonna light up red. Peak is telling you that you are peaking, meaning you need to adjust it so it can go lower down. When you peak, that's when your speakers start to make them annoying noise. Like it start to spaz out. It start to make that. But you don't want to peak. You want it to be green and yellow. Yellow at max. So just to test it out, my speaker are on. And this button right here, this is to let you control this power, let you control into the main power. Like this button right here allow the main power to control all the sub power. And obviously nothing control the main power because that is the main. So see how the red go all the way across, and right here I have no gray because the gray is this guy. So there's really no point to have another gray right here. And this button allow the main power to also control this one. But anyways, we don't need that. Right now, I'm using the mic on the main power. Let me turn it on. Hello, see right there? I just, see how that works right there? I just turned on the mic. So it's already receiving vocal into the indicator. I'm talking to it, the lights go up, and right now it's not even at the yellow level, not at the red, because everything is on very low, so I turn it up. Hello, hello, hello. Right now you don't hear nothing because actually, why am I not hearing anything? Hello? Hello, hello. Oh, you don't hear anything because oh yeah, this is also the reason why I really like this over the one level down. It also have, each channel have its own power, and when it lights up, it actually look good. It have this clear on button. Right now, it's picking up the signal as you can see right here, but it's not spitting my vocal out to the speaker because the power is off. Each and every channel have its own individual power. That doesn't have it on the 10 channel Yamaha mixer. On the 12 channel Yamaha mixer, which is one level up, one notch quality go up, bigger in size, about 30% bigger. The knobs are all there. This one have for this channel with the compressor. I mean, let me capture a footage with the camera real quick. See right there? That is the 10 channel mixer. See the compressor thing? It only have 2 channel. It have 4 total with the white knob, which is the gain channel, because it's only 10 channels. So it's, when you move one level up, it pick up another 2 extra rows to make it 12 channel. So this is what it looked like. I just want to capture it just in case I can screenshot it and put it side by side if necessary. But I'll put it back to the old one. I'll put it back to what we're doing again. As you can see, the 10 channel mixer does not have each individual power. You cannot shut it off, and I mean, unless you turn it all the way down, which you can also do here too. You shut off that thing, or if it's on, you don't want to use it, you just shut it off, on and off. But anyways, as you can see, the bar are moving, it's picking up signal. The only reason why you're not hearing it on the speaker, because I didn't turn the power on. See that? Each and everything have a power. We're not using this channel, so just shut it off. We're not using this one neither. Alright, so I'm about to turn this channel on. Alright, so as of right now, if everything works, we're supposed to pick up sound as we turn up the volume. Hello, 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 testing, 1, 2. Hello, testing, 1, 2. Okay, why are we not picking up signal? Let me see. So we got this. Hello, hello, hello. Speaker on, right? Speaker on. I mean, it's good that we run into problems so we can figure it out together. That is on, left, right. That's on, we got the speaker on. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, 1. Oh, there, okay. Like I said, it's good that we're having problems, so we'll figure it out together. So earlier, I mean, as long as you can see the indicator that's picking up signal is a good sign. That means we are up and running. So earlier I forgot to turn the volume on the mic individual. The main power also have the power button. You have to turn that up as well. So this should be it. If this, when we turn this on and this doesn't work, we're gonna have a problem. So I'm gonna turn this on. Hello, see? Perfectly. So right now you are hearing the mic through the speaker. See that? Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. See that? So far we got speaker, we got the special effect on. So the special effect, you're not hearing anything. You're not hearing any special effect because the special effect is off. So again, I want to explain. Each and every channel have a power. The main source have a power. So just in case you don't want to use, if the mixer go out of control, make any crazy noise, you can just shut off the main one and everything will be off. You turn it back on, off, see? On. Same thing, microphone. So this is the individual for microphone. When you turn on the microphone, the mic doesn't work. But just in case you have a source of music like YouTube or like a head unit from Karaoke, it will still be running because the main is on and the YouTube will be on if you plug it in. This only turn off the mic itself, and this turn off the drummer itself. This will turn off the violin. That will turn off the keyboard. This will turn off whatever music source you put into that channel. That will turn off the channel itself. So I'm gonna turn it back on. And right now you're not hearing any special effect. It's hearing flat because even though the special effect is on, but each and every channel you can use. That's why this is called a mixer. Like, it's totally up to you. Each and every channel you can control everything. You can control the treble, you control the between the two, the mid, you can control the bass, you can turn the bass up and down, you can turn the treble up and down, you can control left speaker only, right speaker only, both speaker, and right here is color coded. Everything is color coded. The green control the equalizer, meaning like the bass and the treble. This is auxiliary. It's like a special channel just in case you wanna output this into like a more speaker, more room, more TV, more whatever. We're never gonna touch that. Blue, just ignore it completely. Ignore it completely in what we're doing. So the white right here is color coded. Everything's color coded. The red one control the speaker. It's very self-explanatory. So the red one at the bottom you can see left and right, L and R, meaning left speaker and right speaker. You put in the middle, you transfer what you're doing into both speaker. Let's say you insert YouTube in here, you're gonna use it on both speaker. If you want to just use left speaker, or if you only have one speaker, so you make sure you want to put it toward the speaker that you're using. You plug left, you put left, you use it. If you plug in left and you put on right, you're not gonna hear it because the red knob control the speaker. The green equalizer, this is the compressor. The yellow is the compressor. A little bit complicated for the beginner. Compressor is a knob that control what you're doing. It helps balance out what you're doing, like when you're singing or when you're talking. If you turn on a certain level, it bring down your highest note down, and it bring up your lowest note up. So it help you balance. It's to help you between. So when you sing, you don't really go out of control and hit your high note very high and hit your low note very low. But that is a little bit complicated, and it takes some experience and some expert in sound industry or whatever. So for my experience, just put it around, just use a little bit of it, just put it around 9 o'clock and you'll be fine. Around 9 o'clock for the compressor. The gain is like a, to simplify it, the gain button right here, the right button is like a power booster. It's like in a car, like nitrous. If your car is weak enough and if you want to race like a stronger car, or it's like a power booster. If like right here, this is a high quality microphone, so you're gonna have plenty of power. But let's say you use like a cheap microphone or like cheap wiring that doesn't generate enough power. The gain button is what help you inject more power to what you're doing. So a lot of time when you sing and you feel like it's not the microphone, like this is a high quality microphone, so you're not gonna have that problem. But let's say like in the case, I don't know, whatever the case may be, and when you find yourself using whatever unit, whatever channel, and it doesn't have enough power, you turn up the gain. That's how you turn up the volume. That's how you use, instead of going crazy screaming into the microphone so people can hear you, you turn up the gain and you would just sing normal and they will hear you. Same thing with the drum set. A lot of drum set, either a low quality drum set or maybe sometimes the wiring is just weak and you turn up the gain for that channel. Same thing with keyboard. You're turning up the gain for that channel. You're adding more power to what you're using into that channel. That's also a little bit complicated, but I think the way that I simplify and the example that I give is it help you have a better understanding of it. So right now, I'm just, like I said, this is a very high quality microphone, so I'm not having that problem. But just in case right now I'm having that problem, like I'm using a lot of strength to talk to you guys and you guys having a hard time hearing me, watch me turning up on the gain. Testing, 1, 2, 3. See that? See how more power into it? But since this microphone has too much power, it's not needed. So it's like overdoing it and it's making weird noise. So if I were to turn it down, okay? So I'm gonna turn on the mic, which is this level right here. I'm gonna turn on the mic and see how small it is, how low it is. Let's say, I mean, we have wiggle room to go up more, but let's say it on a different mixer where this is maxed out already, you can't go up anymore, which this is not the case in this mixer because this mixer has plenty of power. If we're using like a smaller mixer or a smaller speaker or a weaker mic, and this is the max, watch when you turn up the gain. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. See that? I'm not speaking louder, but you're hearing louder, right? Because I'm injecting more gain. I'm adding more gain to that channel 1, which is the mic. Channel 1, we're using the mic, so I'm adding more gain to that channel. Right now, see, I turn it down on the volume, but I turn up on the gain and see how much more power we're picking up. Like you can hear the bass on the speaker as it's picking up the bass in my tone of voice. So anyways, I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna turn down the gain. So see how weak it is without the gain, and now I have to turn back this up. It's all about balancing, you know. And for balancing is how you keep this bar at 0. So on this bar right here, there are a whole bunch of different numbers, but you always want to maintain around 0. So it have 0, 5, plus 5, plus 10, and then it have 0, -5, -10, -15, -20 to, off. So you always want to maintain around 0. When you're at 0, when it's too high, too loud, you turn down the gain. When you're at 0, so try your best to balance yourself around 0 and everything that you're doing. Same thing with YouTube, same thing with keyboard, same thing with drum set. You turn it to 0 and then you try to balance out with either turning up and down with the gain or turning up and down with the volume on the source that you're using. Let's say you're using YouTube. When you go up to 0, it's too high, but you want to be at 0 though. You always want to be at 0. Same thing with the master volume right here. You want to always be at 0 because as long as you're at 0 at any given time when you turn on the system, you turn everything on to 0. You know that's like your G spot. That is like where you want to be. Instead of like this on 0 and this on -5, this on -25, this on +10, this is +5. Like you're not gonna remember where it is for each channel. You're gonna have a hard time adjusting music. So you want to balance out everything on 0. So when you turn on the mic, put it on 0. If it's too loud, turn down the gain. Same thing with YouTube. When you put on, after you insert, I'm gonna do that in a second, but I wanna explain it now and then explain more so you get it, and you get it. And if you don't get it now, hopefully you'll get it then. So when you insert the YouTube in here, when you turn this into 0 and when you turn this up to 0, it's too loud. There's a volume control on your phone or on the TV unit. You turn that volume down to match it to your ideal volume that you want to be using. That will hit the right spot that you want to be using, the loudness of it. So you put main on 0, microphone on 0. See how if you don't adjust it right, a lot of time when you turn up this much on the main power, it will be super loud. It would just, the neighbor would just call the cop right away. But since right now I have it nicely, perfectly set up, so the master's on 0, the microphone's on 0, so I turn down the gain all the way. I turn all the way into to the level that will give me my need, that will give me what I want to need. Like if I'm singing right now, this is as loud as I want my vocal to be, and if it's not loud enough at 0 already, you can either go up and down a little bit on the 0, but as long as it's around the 0, you know it's around the G spot. You know what I'm saying? You don't want each and every channel to be very, very different where you don't know where it's at. So you want to be at 0, and if it's way too loud, turn down the gain. And if it's still way too loud, turn down the gain on the unit. So let's say when I insert YouTube in here, which I'm about to do, and I'm gonna turn on the power, I turn it up to 0. If it's way too loud, I go into the TV volume and I'm gonna turn it down to the right volume that you want to be using, and that will help to balance all your channels to 0, including the master. Some of you is gonna have this problem for sure. Like when you plug this on, you're gonna put the master volume on 0 and microphone on 0 and the gain all the way down, and it's still super loud. Because you know why? Because there's also another gain button on the back of your speaker. So if it's way too loud, go back to the speaker and turn down that gain. Yeah, I should show you that. I'm gonna turn on the mic, which is, shut up that. I mean, the mic is still going to the mixer, but it's not going back out to the speaker because I cut the source with the power. But anyway, let me show you the gain on the speaker. This is in the back of the QSC speaker. See this gain button right here? It's a signal line mic gain right here. I have it on 9 o'clock, which is this is being 0. 9 o'clock is right here. So I'm actually only using a quarter power of this speaker. It's very powerful. So when most of you is gonna have that problem, like I mentioned, when you adjust everything that I'm adjusting, but it's still way too loud for that knob to be on 0. The reason because your gain on the speaker is not turned down. So, and you have to do it slowly, because if you do it at once, it's gonna be super loud and it's gonna cause that extortion noise, and it's gonna just burn out the eardrum. So what you do is you start low and you go up slowly. So when you go turn 0, you turn this down first, so make sure it's not picking up any sound. And then you go to the mixer, you press it up to 0. You're not gonna hear anything yet, and then you turn it up slowly into where your sound meet your purpose. Because every house is gonna be different. That's why I cannot tell you where the gain should be, because if this speaker right now is in a gym auditorium or in like a big theater, the gain being at 9 o'clock is not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a big auditorium right now or in a big hall, big gym, the gain would have to be at least 12 o'clock or even at 3 o'clock. You know, it depends where you are. But this is at home. It depends on the size that you're using. Let's say you're using this outdoor in like a EDM concert, whatever, you're gonna probably max this out, you know what I'm saying? Because you're using outdoor in like a 1,000,000 square feet place outdoor, so people are gonna have a hard time hearing this speaker. So it all depends on the size of the speaker and the space that you're using it in. Right now, this speaker is massively oversized and massively powerful, so that's why you need to turn it down to suit your need. That gain knob is very complicated, and it all depends. So you can't just do a screenshot or adjust it to exactly what I'm using, because your house could be 10 times bigger than mine, or half of the size. You might be using this for an outdoor event, so when you're using for an outdoor event, you're gonna need to use more gain, more power to project your audio to a bigger range or a bigger audience. Instead of adjusting your knob at 9 o'clock, you're probably gonna need to adjust your knob to at least 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock to, like increasing your gain, because the size you're in is gonna be different. And this speaker happened to be, I think around, this is 15, so if you're using an 8-inch, 12-inch, you might need to turn up that knob a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? Because this speaker is way too loud for this specific room right now that we're sitting in. So I only need that gain button to turn up to 9 o'clock. And to turn up 9 o'clock, it's gonna be loud enough for me to sing, loud enough for the music to be shot back out, and loud enough for me to have this knob on 0 and not have a problem with the speaker going crazy, making that extortion noise, making that peak noise. So that's how you balance out everything. So put everything on 0, which is 0 on the mixer. It's not, it doesn't mean no volume. It's actually meaning very high volume. So put everything 0 on your mixer and then slowly adjust the outer unit, meaning the speaker, the TV, the YouTube, the karaoke interface. I don't know at this point of the video it's getting out of hand or out of control and very confusing. I hope not. If it is, just ignore it completely, because it really doesn't need to it doesn't really need to be this complicated. It's only complicated if you want to use this mixer to the maximum capacity, to the maximum value of this mixer. But if you want to just use it just to use it, then you know, and you're getting confused, I say just ignore it. You don't have to really balance it out, but to use the maximum capacity out of this mixer, balance out everything at 0. I'm gonna turn back on the mic. Hello, testing. Like right now, see how I have master on 0 and vocal on 0 right now. I'm only using one channel. Input the speaker and microphone. I'm only using one speaker. All this does not matter. Like no matter what you do, it would not matter because we're not using it. We're not inserting anything in here. So right now we only use microphone, and see how it's on 0. It's on 0 and it's like, it's just perfect. It's not too loud. It doesn't wake up the neighbor. It doesn't cause people to call the cop. It doesn't make that extortion noise. It doesn't make that annoying noise. So it's perfect. The only reason it's perfect because I'm setting up the speaker to be that loud. Let's say if you somehow didn't set the speaker to 9 o'clock yet, right now, this being at 0 is gonna be super loud. Like it's gonna cause that peak noise. And so you can either control the gain knob on the speaker or the gain knob on the mixer, which is right here. Again, I'm gonna turn it up and it's gonna cause, see that right there? That's gonna cause that type of noise. So you don't want that. So to avoid all that, you have to balance all everything out. You have to balance this gain button out, you have to balance out the speaker, and you have to balance out your microphone if your microphone have a gain button. On the lower quality end of the microphone is not gonna have a gain button. Pretty much the more quality, the more you spend on something, it's gonna give you more option to do certain thing. Like this mixer have a gain button, other mixer might not have. And this mixer have 6 channel with a gain button. The previous one only have 4, some of them only have 2, some of them have none. So the more you invest, the more quality you use, the more quality you pay for. It's gonna allow you to do more things. But anyways, so that's the mic. So let's just instead of keep on rambling about the mic, let's now insert the music. I think I'm gonna go off the mic and talk directly right into the camera because I think it sounds better that way. So alright, mic is off, so the power's off. If this power is not off, you can turn this power off. So like, this is what is great about the mixer. It allows you to do so many things. Like if you don't have to turn this power off if you don't want to. You can just turn this power off. And if you don't want to if you want to just turn the mic off and not the music, not the mic, you can do anything. Turn out the music, turn on the music, turn out the mic, turn on the mic, turn off everything, turn on everything. It's great. Yeah, if you have multiple microphone, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, you can have 4 microphones going at the same time. But anyways, right now for this tutorial purpose, you only need 1 mic. More mic is just the same exact process. You plug in the XLR cable, female right here, female and male. Channel 2, turn on the volume, turn on the power, and bam, you will get it. You will get a new channel. But anyway, let's plug the music into the mixer. So depending on what type of music source you're using, some house, you're gonna use it from a karaoke unit, you know, the jukebox that you enter in the serial number. I mean, like the song number for that. But nowadays, from my experience, going from house to houses, doing a lot of karaoke, I sing, I say 4 to 5 nights a week. I'm telling you, 95% of nowadays people are all using YouTube. Reason why is YouTube have all the latest music. You never have to update anything. Just like them jukebox, you buy it this year and the next year, like a new series song come out, that jukebox not gonna have the new song. And even that jukebox have a certain song, it's gonna have only a limited version. So like if you can sing, if you're looking for the version from this singer, this singer, this singer, that jukebox might only have 3 versions or whatever, but the YouTube will have any version, any song, any era, any updated, it's automatic gonna be up on YouTube because people get paid upload video into YouTube, so you will always get the latest video. The only downside to YouTube is if you guys do YouTube video or vlog, it's up to the person who are uploading the music. It's up to that person to set it up at a certain volume level. Some like it high, some at low, some real low. So when you're using it, you constantly have to go to your mixer and turn up and down, because you can go from one song where they recorded the song and upload it to YouTube, very low volume, you have to go to your mixer and turn it up. That's why it's great about this. So when you put it at 0, when the song's too high, you can turn it up a little bit. When they uploaded the song, they put it too loud, you can turn it down a little bit. That's why balancing helps. But that's all you really need to do. So you constantly have, when you use YouTube, you constantly have to go to, I mean, it's around that neighborhood. It's just that it's not at the perfect song. It's just that it's not at the perfect level from song to song. So from song to song, you might find yourself, hey, like when you go to the next song, it's like really loud. You have to go to the mixer and turn it down a little bit. When you go to the next song, it's like really low, so you have to go to your mixer and turn it up a little bit. That's the only downside of YouTube. But the upside, or the pros, or the positive side of YouTube outweigh the negative by a mile. Meaning it's free. Always gonna get the latest song. You're always gonna get the widest variety. You're always gonna get, not widest, you're gonna have all the variety. You know, if you use a jukebox, if you use a hard drive, you're gonna run into this problem over and over and over, because I still have a hard drive unit that I use downstairs, and the same problem comes up all the time. You're gonna be singing with a group of 6 to 10 people. Every now and then they're gonna choose a song that is not pre-installed into your hard drive, and so what? You know, like they forced to pick a different song because the song that they want to sing is not in that jukebox, it's not in that hard drive, you know. But on YouTube, you're never gonna have that problem. Whatever song they can think of, whatever the song they want to sing, is on YouTube, guaranteed. But anyway, so let's insert YouTube into this mixer. So what you do is, depending on what type of TV you're using, but it's all doable. In this case, we're using Samsung. I believe at least 70% of household, maybe even higher, maybe even nowadays, I believe maybe even 85% are using Samsung. No matter what type of TV you're using, as long as it's updated. Nowadays, all the TV are considered as smart TV. It have built-in YouTube. If it doesn't have built-in YouTube, all you have to do is go buy a Chromecast, and you can use your laptop, you can use your phone and broadcast YouTube from your phone or laptop into the TV. But in this case, this TV already have YouTube. So what you do is you transfer the sound into the mixer. So every TV is, in the back of the TV is gonna have audio out. So from that audio out, transfer it into this mixer. So I'm about to do that right now. Most of the TV is gonna have audio out through RCA. Like I said, every TV is different. So this part right here, you're gonna have to figure out yourself. But I'm telling you, it's all doable. It's just finding the right type of wire. Most of them are RCA, so in the back of your TV it's gonna say audio out. I know like 5 years ago from today, most of them have that 1.8 audio headphone jack. Nowadays they kind of get rid of it because no one use 1.8 no more, so they all use it's either RCA or in the back of the Samsung, they have this little square hole that say audio obstacle, and that one right there, audio obstacle, that's what is transferring audio out. That cable or that outlet is made for, like, if you want to use like external speaker, that cable allow you to do so. So it's either, again, obstacle audio, that's what it's called, or any kind of type you see audio out, just transfer, because all you need to do is transfer the audio out. You're transferring the audio out from the TV into the mixer, and from the mixer back out to the speaker. So if you're using YouTube from TV, you need to transfer that audio that would come out from the TV speaker. You gotta transfer that audio, instead of spitting it out to the audio to the TV speaker. You want to spit it back out to that obstacle wire, or you want to spit it out to the RCA. So here's the RCA cable right here. You plug it in this case, RCA, as you look at every channel right here, from channel 1 to 8 does not offer RCA option. So channel 9 to 12 does offer RCA. See that? They give you RCA option, 1/4 option, So right now you plug in red with red. So it's still off. Make sure when you add a new channel or add anything, make sure it's off, because you don't want to plug it in and then accidentally have the volume on super high and kill your speaker or kill your eardrum. So make sure it's off and then slowly turn it up to your need. So right now this cable right here is coming out of the TV that say audio out, and right now I'm plugging into the mixer. So what it's doing is transfer the YouTube audio from the TV into the mixer, and then from the mixer it's spit back out to the speaker. So right with right, so it's color coded, red with red, right is red, and left with left, white is left. And now you slowly turn on. So right now we're using channel 9, so which is this one, and you want to transfer the sound, the PFL, same thing with the microphone. You want to transfer the sound into this indicator to make sure we're picking up vocal. I believe once I turn this on, the bar is gonna start jumping again because we are picking up sound. See that? It is picking up sound right now from the TV. So before I actually turn it on, I'm gonna put on YouTube first, because when I turn it on, if it works good, if it don't, I want us to have the problem on the footage so we can fix it together. But as of right now, again, same thing with the microphone. Even though I didn't turn on the power yet, it's already picking up signal, so I know it's working already. It just come down to pressing the right button. So what you need to do is, again, earlier when I talked about the red button and the gray button, the sub volume we're not using, so just ignore that. If you're using a lot more channel, like if you're gonna add a drum set, keyboard, violin, whatever, then you want to use sub volume, because you want to have more option to control certain volume on certain instrument. Instead of one button control everything, you want to sub it out. If you upgrade this 12 channel into 16 channel, 24 channel, you're gonna have like another sub volume channel. You're gonna have like 2 of this sub volume channel, because it's gonna have more channels, so they want to allow you more option to separate the volume control outlet. Let's say from channel 1 to 3, you're gonna use the sub channel level for that 3 channel, and from channel 4 to 6, you're gonna use the next sub volume channel, and from channel 7 to 9, you're gonna use the main one, or you want to use the main one for all of them. It give you the option to do any and everything. It's all up to you. But anyways, right now, as you can see, it's picking up volume from the TV because I have the basketball game on. Camera back, so I know it's a little bit falling right now, but you can still hear me. It's picking up the TV, and it's also picking up the footage of the mixer, and this camera always gonna point to the mixer because I want you to catch all the detail and not miss anything when we do anything on here. So anyways, back to the TV. See right here, it's picking up the thing because it's picking up the volume on the TV even though I don't have it on. That is using, right there, what you're hearing, that is the TV speaker. I'm turning it on. So all that sound is also traveling into the mixer. When you're using the mixer, you don't need to turn on the TV because you don't want like a duplicate sound. So all that basketball action is being transferred into here right now. Let's turn on YouTube. Again, nowadays all the smart TV is built-in YouTube. YouTube is on. Let me turn on like any random video. So we got music on. See, we go back to the main. See right there, it's not picking up anything because the TV is not. See the indicator, the sound audio indicator. It's not doing anything because the mic is off. No vocals going to the mic, so nothing is being inserted into the mixer for the indicator to jump up and down. This jump up and down when it's picking up any type of volume indicator. So the mic is off, so it's not picking up anything. YouTube is on right now, but we are at the main page. We're not playing anything, that's why it's not on. So right when I start the video, you're gonna see the bar start jumping. See that? See the bar start jumping? So that means it's picking up music right now. All we gotta do is turn it on again. The red button and the gray button. So right now, the gray button we're not using at all, so we don't press it. You can use both if you want, but I don't. I try not to. If I don't use something, I try to turn it off. Just in case it's interfering the signal somehow. I doubt that it's doing that, but it's better to be safe, and it also, I have an OCD problem, so if I'm not gonna use it, I'm not gonna press it on. So the main level, you wanna control the music, you gotta insert the sound into the main audio, which this knob is red. If you wanna insert the music into part of being the main volume or part of the main control, you have to insert it in. Otherwise, if you don't insert that channel in, it's not gonna work. So as of right now, double check, make sure you have it on both speakers. Everything at 12 o'clock unless you like it otherwise. You want the high to turn up, high to turn down. You want the bass to turn up, turn down. But in general, just leave it at 12 o'clock and then you can adjust it from there for standard use. Everything, just leave it at 12 and you'll be fine. For the special effect, for music wise, you don't need the music to be echoing. You don't need the music to vibrate or anything. The music, you want to keep it where it's at. So just leave it alone, put it on 0. The vocal is where you want to use the special effect. See, everything's color coded, so it's easy. See how the special effect is color coded white? So this special effect right here, this is the special effect unit on the mixer. It's color coded white. So when they color code this white, this is also controlling the special effect. This button represents the main button, like the main volume for the special effects. This button and this button is the same. This button control all the effects, and this button is the same as this, and the same as this, same as this, same as this. It's individual special effect for each channel. So when you turn it down, the mic is not gonna have any echo. When you turn this down, channel number 9 is where we're gonna use YouTube. Remember this, because the RCA signal is going in here. So right here, we don't want any special effect into our music, so we turn it off. Our audio, we want it to be on. Again, everything that we're using around 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock is where you want to be, and if it's too much, then you adjust otherwise. But around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock is where you want to be on all of them, except for the gain. If you the gain is, remember, nitrous in a car. You don't want too much of it. It's gonna blow your eardrum out. It's gonna use too much power. Set the microphone special effect to the microphone around 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Maybe I should have. Anyway, so let's get back to inserting the music. So right now, I know the music's in there because it's jumping. All we gotta do is insert the music into what we're doing, which is the main volume. We gotta press that red button on that channel. So right now, YouTube is channel 9. We gotta press that red button, because if you don't press it, otherwise it's not gonna work, and I'll show you later. And you also have to turn on the power. It's like a traffic director. This is directing the traffic of this channel into the main power knob. This is allowing traffic to the main lever, and this is cutting the music out of the main lever. So you want to open up the traffic to let this channel go through the main lever. You press the red button. For this channel to work, you got to turn on the power for that individual channel, just like we did with the mic. So right now you turn on the volume for the music on, and from here, if we turn on the volume, you're gonna hear music. See that? See, like everything is coming together. It's really not that hard. It's once you understand how this mixer works, it's really 1, 2, 3 ABC type of thing. So again, if I press this red button right here, I'm cutting the traffic off this channel to go to this main knob. Watch. Off. See that? Same thing with the mic. If I press it, whatever you say into the mic is not gonna go through. I'm allowing this channel with this button to go through this. If you want to use this knob, you press the gray button. Watch. So you press the gray button and you turn it on. And again, I'm going through the same mistake again. I forgot to turn on the power of this sub level. Each and every level have its own power. This is allow you shortcut to shut off a certain channel. So you gotta turn that on. Turn this on. Direct this channel right into the sub level. Watch. Okay. That's weird. Oh, okay. So see how I got this red button on? This red button on meaning I'm allowing this lever to control this lever as well. So I gotta shut this off now. Oh yeah, the main power control see that? So the main power always control everything regardless, okay? So if you have the main power off, nothing is ever gonna work. So the main power is the main power. It's self-explanatory. Right now, even though I don't have this red button turned on, but I have this gray button turned on. So this right now, I am separating the two knobs. So this one control everything in general, but this one is controlling my music right now. See that? So that gray button allow me to use the sub volume controller, but right now we only have 2 channels. There's really no need to get complicated. You know, you could just easily use this lever. So let's just shut off that gray lever and turn on the red one, because it's only 2 channels. You can just use this, you know. See, this is gonna cover the example that I'm talking about. When I get to 0, it's gonna be way too loud. See that? I'm on only 10 to 15% of the level, and it's way too loud already. So imagine if I pull this all the way up here, if I pull this level all the way up to 0 right here, the neighbor is for sure gonna call a cop. So you don't want that. So this is where balancing come into play. And when I'm about to do this, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I went the extra mile to explain it earlier, even though it wasn't the right timing. But I want to explain it now that this come across. Everything is gonna click. So this is where balancing come into play. So right now it's too loud, right? It's loud. Like you cannot turn up any higher without bothering the people around you. It's just way too loud. So what you do is you turn it up very slowly, and you decrease the volume on the YouTube software, on the YouTube source. Same thing if you're using a exterior hardware or exterior hard unit or a jukebox. You turn down the volume on the jukebox. As you turn down that, you can increase this, and I'm gonna show you that example right now. What you do is you sync your phone into the YouTube, so you can, because you need to control the YouTube through your phone. You need to control it somehow, either through an iPad, through a laptop. See that? It's only like up. It's only in 5 and 10%, and you cannot hear me talk already. So imagine if I go up to 0, it might just blow out the speaker, or it'll be way too loud. But you need to control the YouTube with something when you're singing, right? Because how else you gonna choose the song? Either through your iPad, your iMac, your laptop, or your phone. So in this case, the phone is the easiest, or iPad. You can pass it around, people can just choose their song. So you sync your phone with the TV. Alright, so that's what I did. So now you choose your song. Okay, so now it's on. So again, so you crank it up slowly. It's gonna be way too loud. See that? I'm only up on the level of, I'm only cranking up the level about 10% right now. Maybe even less. 5 to 7% right now, and it's loud already. So imagine going all the way. This is way too loud, way too loud. That is way too loud. The music is gonna be super loud. The neighbor's gonna call the cop, and when you sing, it's gonna take over your vocal completely. So what you do is you turn down the volume on the TV. You see that? There's the power bar right there. You turn it down. As you turn it down, you can start going up. To help us balance, there's multiple steps you can do. You can turn down the volume on the YouTube, which I turn it down the maximum I can turn down already, and it's still very loud. Actually, okay, because I have the master volume on super max, that's why. So right now it should be okay. Okay, so right now, see that? That's ideal, but see that? Like I'm only pressing one time, which is only using 5% of what we're doing. I'm only using 5% of YouTube audio, and we are at our ideal audio right now. Shut off the music. So right now you're starting to hear echo. Hello, testing, 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're not hearing echo. Okay, so this is another good example. I'm shut off the mic. Even though I turn on the echo knob, you're still not hearing any special effect on hearing any echo yet, because special effect alone have its own power knob as well, and that is right here. And the same thing, PFL is helping you transfer your special effect into the indicator, and red button is allowing you to open up the traffic for the special effect to go into the main level, whatever you're using right here. So you gotta press that as well. And this channel alone, so channel is not made in number, but it have a special effect channel. The special effect channel, the special effect lever is made specifically for the special effect right here. So you gotta turn it on. If you don't turn it on, that means you're not using any special effect at all. Even you turn it on, you gotta turn it up. You turn it down, you're not using anything. If you turn this down, you're not using anything. So this mixer alone is allowing you like 4 type of different method to turn up and down. Not only it turn it on and off, but it allows you to turn up and down on the special effect like 4 different methods, like 1 method, 2 method, 3 method, and 4 method. It allowing you 4 different ways to use the special effect, and that also help you balance out as well. Like if this is not enough, you turn it higher than it needs to be. If this way too much, then you turn it down. But again, everything you want to do, you want to leave it at 0 main power, 0 special effect, 0 microphone, and 0 music. It's not on because I shut the power off. If I am correct with what I'm doing, right when I turn back everything on, when I use the microphone again, you're gonna start hearing echo. You're gonna start hearing effects. Watch. I'm gonna turn the effects on already. I'm gonna turn the mic on. Hello. See that? It's completely different. Echo. You hear that echo after I talk? Hello. See that? How it's like warmer now, and you hear that echo, you hear that special effect. Watch when I turn it off. I'm gonna use all the different type of methods to turn it on and off. So this is 1 right here. Off. See that? No more effect, no more vibrating, no more warm, no more. So that's off, on, special effect, back on. See that? You hear that echo. It's like I'm talking into a hall. Same right here, I turn it off. See that? Gone. Because I cut. The special effect is still on in the system, on for everything. If we have anything else going, which is the music. But I turn this knob right here, control each and individual channel. I turn off the special effect completely. So this is off, you hear no echo. I'm gonna turn it back on. Hello, back on. See that? You hear the special effect back on right away. So another way is turn this down. See that? Special effect is gone completely. See that you can use a little bit of it. See, a little bit of echo, a lot of echo. There you go. That is the 4 way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 way to turn on and off, and how much level you want to use the echo. So right here, same thing. Level you want to use a little. You put it at 9 o'clock. You want to use medium. Put it around 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. You want to use a lot. Turn it to 9 o'clock. Turn it to 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock. But again, everything we doing, we're gonna leave it around 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So from my experience, for karaoke purpose, this is the complete set right here. Master on 0, special effect on 0, music turn on, put on 0. But if I do that, you're not gonna hear me talk, so I'm just gonna leave it off for now. But the complete set is turn on the music and crank it up to 0. And same thing, turn on the mic, crank it to 0. Special effect for channel number 1, put it at 1 o'clock. If you have 2 mic, same thing, insert that channel right here. Battery actually ran out while I was recording. I believe at this point in time we're about 70% complete. Hopefully more than that, but around there, 70 to 80%. I took like an hour break and let the battery charge. Hopefully I am picking up where we left off. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I believe we were talking about the special effect, and at this point in time, everything to use the max capacity of this mixer, everything need to be balanced on 0. Right now this is not on 0 because if I turn this on, you're not going to be able to hear me talk. So other than this, if you're actually using this to the best sound quality for singing purpose, mic should be on, the red button should be on, special effect should be at 1 o'clock. The gain is actually depend on your size of speaker and size of room, but start low and work your way up. Compressors, keep it at 9 o'clock. I'm not 100% on this. If anybody is a pro at this stuff, please let me know if 9 o'clock is the right position or it should be at 12. The reason why the camera is too far away because I want it to be far enough to capture me and the TV at the same time, because I'm about to give an example of the complete setup with the TV on, with the lyrics on, with the microphone on, and make sure everything is functioning the right way. Hopefully by the end of this video, everything is crystal clear and you get to achieve best or good sound quality for singing purpose, for karaoke, for entertainment wise. So anyways, master volume should be on 0. Again, 0 on this bar doesn't mean no sound. The double 0 is actually mean no sound. So double 0, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. So all this are negative. When you turn it all the way double 0, that is completely silent. You put it up 0 right here across the board. That's where it should be. That should be, that is what I call, I'm not sure what's out there, what's the real term or what's the right thing out there, but for me, this is where I call the balancing point. Everything that you use should be balanced across the board. Main power should be at 0. Echo should be at 0. YouTube should be at 0. Microphone should be at 0. If you use 2 mic, second mic should be at 0. If you use a keyboard or drum set, it should be at 0. And then once it's on 0 and if it's too loud, you balance it out by controlling the gain on the speaker or control the volume on YouTube or the volume from whatever the source you're using from. If you're using an external hard drive or a jukebox, turn down the volume on that jukebox to allow you to turn up this lever up to 0. So if you're using that jukebox like the one that I have downstairs, it's called Harnet. Once I turn it on the Harnet would be at max volume in the hard drive volume, in that unit volume. So when I turn up this to 0, meaning when I turn up to my ideal point, it's gonna be way too loud. So what you do is you take the control of the Harnet system and you turn on the volume. You turn on the volume to meet you where you would call it ideal. Ideal is the level you would like to hear when you're singing, you would like to hear when you're using it, the level where you would like your audience to hear, the ideal level. So turn the Harnet volume down. In this case, we're using YouTube. We're turning the YouTube volume down. But as of right now, so this is up and running 100%. Everything is where it's at. The special effect is in, the speakers in, the microphones in, YouTube is in, the special effect channel control is in. So I'm gonna put on a song and sing a short verse. I'm pretty sure it will. It's gonna violate the copyright, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I want you guys to hear what it sounds like and get the best understanding out of it and to make sure everything I'm doing here works. Alright, so I'm gonna put on a song and turn on the mic and turn on the music. Do that. It's at 5%. I don't know what else I can do to so that it will allow me to use more volume on the YouTube. I mean, it's not necessary, but I don't want to be using 5% to be honest. Like if there's a gain button, I would like to turn it all the way down. So right now, if I want to balance out my YouTube audio, I can turn up the audio on my TV, which is, you know, my phone, and then I can crank down the gain on the speaker, and then I can crank up the gain on the microphone itself. So that way I can maintain the vocal loudness while I'm bringing down the level of music loudness. But right now I'm only using 25% of the speaker. I don't know how low I want to bring it down. See, that's the thing, like this mixer is way too much power, more than what we need. So you don't really need to go bigger. At 12 channel is where you get all this interface look. It looks nice with the individual power lighting and the level going up and down. That's the reason why I settle at 12. The 10 is all knobs. It doesn't have individual power. Other than that, everything's perfect. And I'm glad up to this point we figure out everything as we go along. I mean, I'm pretty sure on my own I can eventually figure it out, but on camera, opening up the box for the first time, I didn't want to really choke on camera. And then I'm really happy with the way it turned out. We figure out everything. As we run into like a small problem or a little hiccup while we're not picking up sound, we figure it out right away, which is good. I use this day in and day out, week in and week out, so I'm pretty sure, you know, I can easily figure it out if I run into a hiccup or a problem or where I can't pick up sound, or if the sound go too crazy. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out, but like I didn't want that to happen while we're making this video, while we're recording this. We plug in everything as we go along, and everything turned out to work and function perfectly. So I'm glad that happened. But anyways, this is the complete setup. So I'm gonna turn on to the exact setting that I would use it. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Em quên bổn phận, bỏ tình thiêng liêng. Tiếng kêu như than nghe sao nức nở. Em hỡi em ơi, hãy đánh thức lại mình. Lỡ một lần, đâu lỡ lần hai. Sao em còn nhắm mắt buông tay? Ai không mơ mái ấm gia đình, đâu ai đem tình yêu san sẻ. Sao cứ tìm hạnh phúc xa xôi, đây vẫn còn hạnh phúc em ơi.
Actually, as I start singing, I realized 5% was not enough, so that's actually good news because I did not want to be using only just 5. As I was singing, I realized my vocal is a lot louder than the music, and the music can be louder than I thought while we're doing the product review or while we're setting it up. But as I start singing, you know, to the standard karaoke standard, the audio, the music was a little bit lower than ideal level. So I turned it up to about 40%. 40% is about right. That's what I was using before, and I'm happy with that. I did not want to be using 5 because I want the option to go up and down, just in case the recording, whoever posts a video, the recording too high. I want the option to go lower on the volume, because at 5% when you press lower, it's complete dead. At 40, you can go down to 35, 30, 40, you can go up to 45, 50. You have the option to go up and down. And anyways, I'll do another short verse. Again, it's gonna violate the copyright, but to achieve my point, or you know, for the best outcome of this video, for you guys to get to see what it actually sounds like, it needs to be done. Actually, it sounds a lot better if I were to plug a cable that I have, which I did on the previous video. It's called a live stream cable. It would take all this audio into the video, and then when I edit the video, I would use that audio clip to insert into this video that we're doing. But even if I don't do that, it should still sound nice anyways. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. See, the echo, the sound effects is perfect, is where it needs to be. I mean, at least to my standard. Some people like maybe less echo, more echo, but that's also up to you. You can easily control that by this knob, this level right here, or this knob right here. Oh, so gotta turn on the music. The bass is perfect. Bass is perfect. The music's perfect. The audio is perfect. Everything's perfect right now. If the music from video to video is gonna be different level, so you control it with your phone through the YouTube volume. settings. Once again, some people post this video higher or lower. Perfect bass, perfect sound quality, again QSC speaker.
Đừng nhìn nhau chi mà hoen lệ bờ mi, tình dù chưa phai không tránh đường tự ly. Ai biết đời mai sau bao giờ, ai biết đâu ngờ tình hai chúng ta lẽ nào phôn khoang xót xa từng kỷ niệm đầy vơi. Lòng mình buổi sáng sao không bằng người ơi, trăng nước còn đây em đâu rồi ngăn cách phương trời. Hận tình không tan trọn đời riêng mai. Sẽ ra hoa đưa em về ngỡ ngàng, là đoạn sẽ tan tiến hồn anh sang. Ngồm tối đau thương đồng hành đêm trường, điểm không yêu đương chỉ còn cũng buồn não nùng.
So there you go. That is it. It's hopefully that sound will record nicely into the video. Hopefully that sound will record nicely into the video, so you get a more clearer example of the sound quality. But again, I'm doing one less step than I did last video, which is inserting a third camera, which is the phone camera, and it's using this live stream cable right here that you can find on Amazon or Vietnam. You can buy that cable, and what that cable does is you plug it in here, right here where it says stereo or out, you plug it right here, and that cable will export everything that we're doing in this mixer back out to the video on into your camera, the video camera, and then when you press record, it's going to capture the picture and the sound that you're singing, and then it's more clear and more pure. That will capture a better sound audio, but hopefully just from the camera recording the speaker when I sing, it's gonna sound nice or good enough. But that is it, guys. I don't know what else I can say or anything that I left out. I'm now going back to trying to recall all the comment that I read in the comment section. One person asked about the 3 speaker, 1 sub, and microphone. So microphone, this is exactly how you would hook it up. XLR. Plug it in channel 1, turn it on. Turn on the special effect. Make sure the special effect is on 13 or whatever number it is. Look for karaoke or vocal echo and turn it on to 12. Turn this to 12 and turn this to 0. All this is controlling the same exact thing, it's just different location. To answer that question, microphone go in here and make sure the special effect is on. Special effect is on here. Here, because this is special effect. FXRNT is this thing right here, special effect. Make sure this is on, make sure the power is on. Every mixer is different. If you go get the same exact mixer, this is exactly how it would turn out. Turn this on, turn this on, turn this on, and turn this on. That all control the special effect. If you turn this off, there's not going to be any effect in here. There's not going to be any effect anywhere. Okay, this is the main power for the special effect. Same thing here. This is also the main power. You turn this off, there's going to be no effect anywhere. You turn this off, there's going to be no effect anywhere. This right here, all white, same color coordinated, is controlling the special effect. They color for you so you can understand that this all control this. If you turn this off, this will still work, this will still work, this will still work. If you turn this off, this will still work. This knob right here control the individual channel. So if you want effect on microphone 1 and not microphone 2, just turn off on microphone 1 and leave on 2, or vice versa. But very important, make sure it is on. Here, 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 and here. Otherwise, when you sing or when you're trying to look for the echo, when you look for the effect, it's not there, and you're gonna question yourself, what have you done differently or what have you done wrong? Alright, I moved the camera closer since we don't really need the TV no more. I'm done with the music. I give 2 short examples. Here and there I'm gonna do vlog of me just singing random songs. So if you want to catch the sound quality there, you can catch those video, and through those video I will record through the live stream cable. So you're gonna see the exact sound quality that it would spit from the mixer. But other than that, if you have 3 speakers, right here there's only 2 holes, so you can either use 2 speakers through the XLR cable, and then the third one you use the 1/4. That's one way of doing it. Or just use 2 of the XLR, and on the third speaker, obviously you're gonna have to have either 2 right and 1 left, or 1 left and 2 right. That's totally up to you. But whichever side you decide to put that third speaker in, just put the first 2 speakers left and right normally, and the third speaker wherever you want to put it in. There are holes in the back of the speaker that allow you to connect more speaker, which is right here. I'm going to show you. See that? So if this is your right speaker, which this is my right speaker, and if you want to insert that third speaker right here, just plug it here. You plug that third speaker here. The sound. Sound is coming from the mixer right here. It's inserting here. It's gonna spit back out here and into your third speaker. So your third speaker, you plug it in here. But a third speaker would go in here. If you have a third speaker, plug it in here, and so on. Keep on connecting it. That's how at the club they have like 10 speakers. That's how they do it. That explained the 3 speaker situation. Microphone go in here. You have a sub, right? If you have a sub, the sub go in here first, and then the speaker go onto the sub. This left and right, just plug the sub into either the left or the right. If you have 2 subs, then put into both left and right, and then you put the left speaker into the left sub, and then the right speaker into the right sub, because the sound is gonna transfer from the TV, which is here, is gonna transfer from the TV into here, back out to the sub, and from the sub it's gonna spit the sound back out to the speaker. Microphone in, turn it on, music, special effect, that's it. There's really nothing else. That will complete your karaoke setup. That will complete your karaoke's sound system. If you're using this exact setup, QSC speaker, Shure microphone, Yamaha mixer, I'm telling you, it's I mean it's super late right now, but it's actually 2 a.m. But it's like when I was singing, it sounds so good that I didn't even want to stop. And like if this is early enough, like if this is 9 p.m, I would complete this video and not even edit it and just turn the music back on and keep on singing. It sounds so good. The speakers, it output the audio, or it spit out the audio so pure, so warm, so nice, so powerful, crystal clear. It sounds so good. It enhances your event and induce you to use it more, and induce you to it motivates you to sing more and use it more, versus a system that is low quality. You'll just be too lazy to use it, and you end up not using as much as you should be using it as a singing fan or karaoke fan. But alright, I'm pretty sure this video is a lot longer than expected, because I went into depth with everything, and I'm pretty sure if I went into depth, it's necessary, and I'm not sure if most of the stuff I can cut out while I'm editing, because a lot of time when I'm editing, I cut down a lot of clip, I trim down a lot of things to make the video short and simple. But with something like this, if I give you guys an example, if I explain something, it's most likely it's needed for you to have best understanding. But anyways, with that 1 hour battery charging is not enough, so I can see the battery blinking already. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here before it actually runs out again, and I have to wait another hour to charge it again. Hopefully I cover everything and be crystal clear about it. But if I haven't, please do wait. Just do like what you did last time. Comment below with question. I'll answer to my best ability. If necessary, I'll even make a third video. But this is it, guys. Main volume, special effect, YouTube music, microphone. 4 channels all you need. 5 channel if you use a second microphone, which is probably the case. I do it. you're gonna do it. So 5 channels is all you really need. 2 channels for the mic, 1 channel for YouTube, 1 channel for special effect, and the main power. That is about it. But alright, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this is helpful, and hopefully this explained all the questions that you had before when you watched the first video. I mean, I need an upgrade anyway for my living room, but 50% of the reason I want to do it for you guys, I ordered a new one, started from scratch. As you can see at the beginning of the video, I opened it brand new. I didn't even open up the package when I received it because I wanted to do it in the video with you guys. Set it up from A to Z, from the power source to the microphone to the speaker to the YouTube. Do it all on camera so you have a best understanding on how it works. But anyways, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Peace out, Merry Christmas. It is actually Christmas Eve right now. Peace out. Hopefully I'll edit this video before New Year. As always, much appreciated. Thanks to take the time to watch it. Peace out, subscribe, like, dislike. Either way, appreciate it. Merry Christmas and peace out.